What's up, collective? It's King Chocolate, your favorite prophet, back in the mix, baby, baby. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you've never seen me before, put it in the comment section. Let me know that you never seen me before. Let me know that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. If you would like to book a private session with the best of the best, that's me, then you book it by going to my community page. I'm about to release another reaction video so y'all can kind of see what King Chocolate be thinking besides Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be back with y'all on this Super Saturday. I hope you're thankful for another day. You know what I'm saying? If God allows you to see this day, then he ain't done with you yet. God ain't dead, you hear me? I'm not talking religiously, I'm talking about reality. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between religion and reality, religion and spirituality. But today, what I'm gonna talk about is something that I was checking out. Shout out to my dream team homie. Sent me this video. He said, I want to see your reaction to this. And I checked out the video and I was disturbed by what I saw. I was disturbed by what's going on in America. I was disturbed what's happening at the border. A lot of people wonder, why do we always say mass deportation is needed? Shouldn't he be against Trump? Shouldn't he be against this? No, you be against who you against, and you know, that's that. The world is crazy as far as politics and religion and all that other stuff go, but I ain't got time to be arguing about religion and politics. It's all stupid. I'm under God, and that's that. But what we're gonna talk about is something that I think is disgusting and is happening at our borders. I'm gonna show you a little clip as proof and evidence that it's some wicked stuff going on at the border and mass deportation is needed. If you don't think so, that's because you either got an illegal bozo boyfriend, girlfriend, child, daughter, cousin over here, but you can't go to a foreign country and do what you want to do, but they can come over here and do what they want to do. What I'm going to talk about is, real quickly, is child smuggling. You're going to see a video of how four people just recently got caught smuggling kids in. And now this is how they do it. They go into the border, they making a deal with the parents, and the parents is giving their children to these crooked dog slut thieves, right? But check this out. The job is to get them over here to the United States so that they can make it back to their aunties and uncles and things like that. But what these smugglers, these coyotes is doing is drugging the kids. They giving them marijuana gummies, Benadryl, fentanyl, all kind of stuff. One child, as you're gonna hear, went to the hospital because of this. The parents are so desperate to get over here and use this American system to where they putting their kids with strangers, and the strangers acting like they the mother and the father, sneaking in to the border, and each child, it costs $900 a kid. They selling kids like candy. They selling kids like weed. Check it out. Watch this, y'all. You ready?
Hi, John. Yeah, we have reported countless times on the hundreds of thousands of unaccompanied children who crossed the border during the Biden administration, and then they were released to unvetted sponsors. Well, in this case,
Did you hear what she just said? Joe Biden and Camel Toe Kamala allowed these crooks to come in, and that's when this weird smuggling been going on. Now Biden ain't in office, Donald Trump is in office. Okay, thank God Biden and Camel Toe got fired, because check this out.
smugglers went right through the Border Patrol checkpoints, pretended to be the parents, and also sedated the children. 2 U.S. citizens here and 2 Mexican nationals who are still wanted are charged right now in this smuggling scheme. Officials say that they smuggled children as young as 5 to 13 years old from Juarez, Mexico into the U.S. between May 2024 and October 2024. Pictures from court documents show the suspects at Border Patrol checkpoints posing as the children's parents by showing fake U.S. documents.
You hear that? They're using fake U.S. documents, and they getting these kids. You the mommy, you the daddy? Yes, see. And they let them in. And they come over here and they pay people to get these kids to the families and different things. But what the parents don't know is these kids are being drugged and sedated so that they can sell them and do all kind of weird stuff. So it's backfiring on these families. These kids don't deserve it. I'm not talking about the kids. It ain't their fault that their parents are stupid and want to sneak somewhere where they're not wanted. Ain't that crazy? Would you want to be somewhere where you're not wanted? Well, that's what the Mexicans and all these other weirdos and El Salvadorans, Jamaicans, Africans, they over here making big bucks. Then when they get over here, they racist. They mean no speak no English when it's convenient for them. You dig what I'm saying? These kids was between the ages of 5 and 13. These are the most precious time in the child life, between 5 and 13. These people don't care. It's all about the money. For the love of money is the root of all evil. If we put God on stuff, if we put the holy word of God on stuff, we'll see that, man, that ain't right, trafficking. I don't care who trying to get rich or none of that. It's just sad. This was under Biden's administration. They opened that border up, and we all know that these people have machetes. They beheading people in Florida, New York, California, all over the place, bunch of illegal people. I know the Americans do dumb stuff too, but why are we opening the borders for this type of nonsense? Don't we all say we love kids? Check this out.
Are accused of using gummies laced with marijuana to sedate these children. And in at least one case, a child was sent to the hospital.
We've seen everything from Benadryl to now these gummies being used to be able to sedate the children. And that way they're less likely to answer questions or provide anything that's going to be inconsistent or contrary to what the smuggler's saying.
Court documents include text messages to the suspect translated to English. Quote, "Young lady, are you working today? I have a boy 7 and 8. They are small." Another text says, quote, "Also, Fanny, I have 2 little girls ages 4 and 5. Proof of life pictures of some of the children were found on the suspect's phones. Special Agent Stevens says the parents trust the smugglers to deliver their children to family members in the U.S. despite the significant risks.
These children are nothing more than currency to the criminal.
You hear that? These kids is nothing but money. They don't give a damn what happens. They giving them Benadryl, drugs, making them sedated, to where now they can't answer no questions on, this not my daddy, this not my mama, they stole me. They gonna sell me to America. You seen it for yourself. Check it out.
Into the criminal organizations. And so for us, like, we want to ensure that we interdict this and stop this before they get here, because there are instances where we find children that are in stash houses.
And HSI El Paso says the smugglers were charging $900 per child. They're still investigating to see how many children were smuggled through this specific organization, John.
Yeah, we know that about 320,000 of them were lost track of. So we hope
320,000. They don't know what's going on with them kids.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno.
As you just seen, real short clip. So anybody that wonders, why do he always talk about deportation and shipping these dummies out of here? What if this was your child? What if this was your nephew or niece getting drugged? And who know what else are they doing to those kids? You know what they're doing. They're not just bringing them over here and saying, hey, here's your niece and your nephew. No, you put kids, you make them get high for a reason. Not only can they not talk and do different things and fight back, but they got to take whatever else you're going to give to them. You know what I'm saying? Benadryl and drugs are not for kids. $900 a child. If that don't sound like selling property and merchandise, I don't know what it is. It's like breeding puppies. Ship them over here, sell them to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk about the borders. What if that was your child? Can you go to Mexico and hang out at the border and steal kids and ship them in and all? No, the answer's no. If you was born here, you can't do it. So why would anybody think that it's cute for them to do it and come over here with these sex crimes and they roaches and they racist mentalities? We're gonna get over there and it's all gonna be about us, nobody else. They deserve to be deported, locked up. Those kids need to be stripped from those parents. Keep in mind, now, this how double-minded this stuff is. Keep in mind, they said, oh, deportation's wrong, preacher. I say, why is it wrong? They said, because it's splitting up the homes. It's tearing the families apart. We just seen on video, the parents tearing up the families. They saying, here, crooks, take our kids with y'all's fake IDs. We ain't got them, otherwise we'll do it ourselves. But since y'all got the fake IDs, we're gonna pay y'all to bring these kids to the parents in the United States. Does that sound right to y'all? Child smuggling, child trafficking, it's all terrible, it's all a shame. That's why the borders need to be tight. That's why we need walls with alligators all in the water. That's why we need pit bulls, dogs, elephants, and lions at the border. That'll keep them from selling kids and bringing them over here. Then when you get over here, me no speak no, well, how you get Section 8, Medicaid, housing vouchers, EBT, dental programs, vision, hearing, doctors, the best Mercedes, the best trucks go to the illegal immigrants. But look what they think about the children. And they letting them in so you can work them for low wages. That's the love of money in America. That's the love of money in Mexico. That's the love of money all over the world. But God said it's the root of all evil. And people want to know why these foreign people are macheting people's heads off. They're taking advantage of them sexually. But they say they don't know no English. They got driver's licenses, they got better cars than you. Think about what I'm saying. Go to their country and do this stuff and see if they don't lock you down and deport you back. Come on, talk to me. What we just saw was disgusting. Did you hear the man when he said there's 320,000 kids that we don't know exactly what happened with them? I just showed you the ones that got caught. 4 people, you know it's way more than 4 people smuggling kids. But that's what's going on in our country called the United States of America. Are we really united? You know we're not. You feel me? And I don't preach hate. I preach reality. It is what it is. $900 a kid. $900 a kid. They don't care about the conditions. They don't care about what these people are doing in these trucks, in these semi-trucks. They don't care what's happening when they come over here and the kids is high and they drunk off of drugs and alcohol and stuff. They don't care. Get them over there. We're going to pay. And then we're going to come behind these kids. I'm telling you, as a man of God, that stuff going to stop eventually. God ain't going to keep letting kids and everybody do what they want to do. That's just not the way this thing works. It's working now, but it's working against because the kids getting hurt and tortured and terrorized. Who is our future? The children. And look what they're doing. It's a shame. It's disgusting. It's crazy. The love of money is all over the world. But I believe it's worse in the United States and that Mexican border. It's a bunch of BS going on. Work these people for cheap. That's why we don't want them out of our company, sir. But God gonna shut your company down. Donald Trump just passed a bill I saw today where he making it harder for those peoples to come over here and just work jobs and take from people that really want to work. And you ain't even qualified. Remember, they said me no speak no English. You shouldn't be working over here. It's dangerous to work around machines and equipment and you don't know these English words. Says danger, sir. Be careful of the forklifts. But you don't speak no English. All these greedy people think about is money. God's judging America. God's judging the world. You understand me? That's why so much stuff is being exposed. More can be exposed. Planes going down. Somebody gonna blow the whistle on what's making those planes go down. You know what I'm saying? It's all a trick. My name is King Chocolate. I love children and the youth. I don't hate nobody. I hate what people do. People are stupid. If you don't admit it, it's because you're stupid. Book a private session if you want to talk one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? If you want some real prophetic messages to come to you. If this is your first time seeing me, put it in the comment section. Let me know that you never seen me before. Let me know that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. They call me the KLP, the King of Prophecy and the King of Prayer. Because people see, when I praise, God moves. I give him the glory. I give him the honor and the praise. Not myself. I'm just the instrument. I'm just doing what I gotta do. You heard me? Because I'm willing and I'm obedient. I don't want to be like no YouTuber, no other YouTuber, and just get on there just to be doing it. God sent me to the masses And millions of people, some of y'all gonna see it. He kept saying millions gonna come over here. God want the truth out one way or another. There's gonna be a revival. There's gonna be more exposure about that border. And there's gonna be more exposure come to you millionaire and billionaire greedy dogs that's allowing this stuff. You don't care what happens as long as your business grows. God getting ready to send a tower, and he getting ready to send lightning, and it's getting ready to come down. Because when God says be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth, he was saying teach your children right. Teach them the rules of God. Teach them the ways. Teach them respect. Don't steal, don't sneak in the borders, don't swim in that nasty water to get over here. You're teaching kids wrong. God's rebuking you. He's getting ready to, his tower coming. If you are a foreigner watching me, I don't care what you think. You know I don't. Because it can't be your first time seeing me. You seeing this video for a reason. What if this is your child? That somebody just took and said, I can make $900 real quick off this little girl and this boy. That's 18 right there. Think about the people that got 5 kids. 9 times 5 is 45. That's 400, almost $5,000 just to ship the kids over here and drug them and beat them and whatever else they be doing. You dig? Tell me what you think about this reaction. My reaction is sick, it's demonic, and God's gonna do something about it. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna be, before this year is up, we're gonna hear a big mass smuggling thing. And it's gonna be big time CEOs get caught up in it. And they're gonna say, they was behind this the whole time? Yes. What goes in the dark, it's gonna come to the light. My name is King Chocolate. The more you hit, the more you get, baby, baby. Take care of your kids. Check their phones. Make sure they're not getting drunk and high. Making sure somebody ain't telling them, I can give you $1,000. I can give you this, I can give you that. You gotta make sure. We gotta protect the children at all costs, you dig? To do kids like this, you are inhumane. You worse than an animal. Can I get a witness, somebody? Shout out to the Dream Team, Chocoholics, subscribers and fans, you feel me? They call me the Eagle Eye Prophet. I just served out some chocolate pie. It's delicious, it's real, it's good. What is your reaction to this? What do you think about what you just saw? It wasn't me doing all the talking. You saw on the video proof of what I just said. I'm out of here, Chocoholics and the collectors. Enjoy your Super Saturday, baby, baby.